we go from here. This year, it felt even more special because of everything happening in the world on Inauguration Day.
What are the chances of that, right?
And so what an opportunity for the community to come to a space where they felt seen, heard, valued, recognized, and where we could contemplate the question. This year's theme really spurred from MLK's last book, Where Do We Go From Here? Chaos or Community? And so our whole entire vibe behind King Day this year was, let's bring the community together. We had a community expo, we had community conversations that you all helped us record and turn into great stuff. So it really was a day for us to think about, how do we as a community come together, and where do we want to go from here? We get to create the community, the culture that we want, and just kind of reclaiming the power that we may have felt was lost in this past election.
Just the fact that there was just this theme of together, right? But I love just the intentionality of bringing folks together. So when you guys were like, yo, we're going to do this, this kind of community forum or expo, right?
We had over 20 community organizations.
Yeah, it was a lot of people, some new faces, which was awesome as well. Where it's 'cause sometimes we get too caught up with the same old. We could do this and that, and but it ended up coming together where it's like, hey, the purpose that I heard from you guys was, we want to connect on a deeper level with people and really talk about what we can do in community, what they are doing. Like, you guys basically gave a platform to let people know that folks are providing services, or there's ways that you guys can connect, and then how NAM is interweaved with them, which was dope to see, because too many times I feel like we have very similar goals, but then we're like in these silos on how to get there, where it's like, man, how I envision it's like, it's more of a weave. How can we weave it together?
I mean, everyone's doing such great work, right? And it's so easy to think that you have to reinvent the wheel, but our hope behind King Day was kind of that answers that question. Where do we go from here? Our response, our theme, forward together, right? So bringing community organizations, like you said, from across every different gamut of the community, like really talking about community health, and with the community conversations, it was an opportunity to hear a little bit more deeply from some of the leaders of these organizations about the work that they're doing, why it's so important, why it's so pertinent now, how we can actually support the organizations and the work that's already being done, so that we don't have to just keep reinventing the wheel and be working in silos all the time.
And then just natural conversations just can come just from being in community. You guys created that platform and created that space, and that was dope.